already, you guys. Welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Ember.
I hit you like I'm young.
Cartman, you ate the skin off of every piece of chicken!
The ankle's a little mean.
He looks like a fat Pauly Shore.
When the chow is tea, but the finna is gag, sis, I'm dead as a child.
So, good day everyone. I hope everyone's having a good one. Thank you so much for tuning on in. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, pick up a time. So, good afternoon, guys. I know it's a little later in the evening that we're getting to this. The title of this newest video, and it's a long one, you guys. You see that time? Yeah, almost 28 minutes, so buckle up. Getting trolled / called out by viewers. She just can't help herself. And relied on Destiny while Beck relied on me. Let's talk. Episode 4. Didn't she say that she was going to stop talking about Destiny and Beck? And yet, here we frickin' are. She obviously didn't learn her lesson the first time or the second time or just recently with Erica. Probably nothing would have been said if you hadn't gone and poked the bear, girl. But sure shit, you can't help yourself. So, yeah, she posted this like 5.5 hours ago. So, yeah, we'll see what time it is when we eventually finish. But you know the deal. We'll check the comments at the end, all that. Thank you so much, you guys, as usual. We really do appreciate y'all. And with that, let's just dive right on in, shall we? I don't want to waste any time because, yeah, let's just dive into this.
Hey guys, welcome
Hey, Ember.
to a new Let's Talk video.
She doesn't seem like she's in a good mood already.
So we're just gonna get right into it.
Oh, yeah, she's pissed. Sweet and
So first
sour.
things first is sweet and sour. It's where I use a random comment generator from the last week's episode. I choose random comments. I literally choose the ones that pop up first. So this is a way for me not to pick and choose. So let's get into it. Black
See, but I don't believe that.
Cat Mama said, maybe they AI'd their voice, shrug emoji. So for the ones that do sound like an AI voice, I have also thought that because people brought it to my attention. I didn't think it at first, but when people...
Oh, but now it's... Well, God, maybe it's AI. Maybe people are using AI because they don't want to be recognized. Who the fuck would... Who would that be?
did bring it to my attention, I was like, maybe people just don't want their voice to be in my videos, which is okay. Muted Sound 54 said, at 1938 is AI. What's your obsession with men calling you cute, weirdo?
Yeah.
So if it is AI, I wouldn't know because I'm not the one sending the voice memos in. And I
don't believe it. I just don't.
understand your question. So because someone called me cute, it means I'm obsessed with them calling me cute. That doesn't make sense.
No, Amber, you're obsessed with people flattering you.
Elizabeth Sullivan 2965 said, I am a lesbian. He is a man. Okay, but Dalton though?
Ooh, T.
All right, I think you need a little bit of reminding. So let me help you.
Ooh, she's in a mood today, y'all. Goddamn. Oof. Oh, she's about to be a major bitch. Oh, I'm so here for it.
But like this whole Alexis Dalton thing is like not okay. She's bringing up a situation that I had with someone during like a vulnerable time in my life. 2023 was a crazy year for me. I shared that I was turning to alcohol because I genuinely was.
She did not share that originally.
Depressed, heartbroken, lonely. I was going through a lot and I felt myself turning to people.
Sorry, I feel like she's really loud.
And to situations and things I normally wouldn't have. I did reply to Dalton. He was making me feel good about myself where I felt bad. Yeah.
Okay. You still entertained a man. Multiple times.
It felt weird to me. One night I got extremely drunk and he ended up calling me and things went to a different level than they probably would have if I was sober.
Doubt it.
I feel awful saying that out loud. It wasn't my finest moment. I was really drunk. I was sad. I guess I just wanted to feel something other than like the sadness and the depression I was going through in that moment. Plus, I was really drunk. My brain was not fully there. Sexuality can be and is fluid, but I am a lesbian. Turning a vulnerable night for me.
Oh my god. All this unnecessary filler crap just to make it that much longer.
Where I was in a vulnerable state and I made a decision that I normally wouldn't have.
Can we
turning that
stop?
into a like way to monetize
We've already gone over all this.
something that should
Like-
not be monetized is crazy work. But it didn't
Crazy work.
feel right to me. In my gut, it did not feel right to me. And genuinely, I think questioning people's sexuality is like the weirdest, most oddest thing in the world. And as a lesbian who was ashamed all of my teenage years because I liked the same sex, like it is genuinely insulting.
Oh, Amber, eye roll. You always go and conflate it with some bigger issue that it's not.
Barry said, "Can you please change T or tail to just tail? Because every single thing has just been tail."
I mean, T.
I try so hard to find rumors that are actually real, but most of the shit that is real, I
Oh, see? But most of the stuff,
just literally admit to anyways, and I'm like, yep, that's real, that did happen. A lot of rumors are really just that, rumors. It's things
No, yeah, how coincidental.
that people want to believe are real, so it's just my way to dispel those. Soup60 said,
Eye roll.
"Girl, stop freaking crying."
Oh, bitch.
I'm sorry. I cry a lot. I'm very sensitive. Hard for me to regulate my emotions.
No, you use it to manipulate people. There's a difference.
I feel things at an extreme level.
Okay, get that shit figured out. You're 34 years old. I'm not saying crying is a bad thing, but you should be able to maintain your emotions while on the job.
ABZ9326 said, "Almost all of these voice memos are AI generated. She's literally making them. You can even hear the way she talks in each of them.
I mean, kind of tea.
Have not made a single voice memo. They're all from real people who have sent them to me. And all of these rumors, like, it makes the people who have actually, like, sent these voice memos to me, it's
How about they step forward? Why not?
making them realize more than ever that, like, all of these crazy rumors that people say about me are false and untrue.
Oh. See? So because some small things might be out of context or not true, that means everything, every horrible thing that Amber has done also in turn is not true. I see what you're doing there, Poops.
It also goes to show that, like, literally some people can be so delusional. The fact that you think that you can
Oh, she is on some bullshit today. Bull.
hear me inside of other people's voices when literally none of these are me. These are all sent to me by viewers, by subscribers, by people on Instagram, by people who genuinely want to ask me questions. This whole AI situation type deal that has been created around voice memos is insane work. Before AI was even invented at the level that it is now, I used to do things like this. I have done voice memos in the past. I used to actually show Snapchat videos of people asking me questions.
Well, to be fair, that would be way more believed now than this crap.
Hey girl,
You could do video ones.
so I've been following you pretty consistently since the pandemic started.
Hey Amberlynn, it's Maggie. So
Way back.
Becky said you were a good singer. Why don't you sing Malibu by Miley Cyrus for us?
She better not. Oh, thank God.
Are there any Lego sets or Lego adjacent sets that you have your eye on?
Hey Amberlynn, so
Yeah, but Amber, it seems like now more than ever, you really are trying to manipulate the narrative away from your abuse and your terrible past. And instead of strong-handing it like you have been, why don't you just do it? That's the thing. You fight and fight and fight at every goddamn turn. And with you, there's a decade of history there that when someone hits the nail on the head, well, then the hit dog will holler. Like, it's just, you're too predictable, dog. Like, if Amber Lynn says one thing, then she's doing the frickin' other.
My question is, if you could only eat at one restaurant for the rest of your life.
And that was when I only had like 13,000.
Again, though, you're so surprised that your audience doesn't trust you when time and time again you've given them reasons not to.
Subscribers. Now I have almost 250,000.
No. Oh, almost 250,000. Ah!
All right, so now let's get into Sippin' Community, where I leave a community tab every single week for you guys to talk about concerns, topics, ask me questions, whatever it may be. So
and then also, so she can delete it afterwards, and there's no record of all of the terrible things that people want her to atone for.
let's get into it. Why do you go after married couples?
Ooh! That's some tea.
I don't.
You do, actually. You did it during the relationship with Casey. He told us about it. You did it during the relationship with Destiny, I believe, right? Or towards the end when she had broken up with you. Back, I'm not so sure. Well, kind of. Not married, but she was fidaddling, trying to get in with Destiny again. There was Erica, Brittany, who knows how many others, to be honest. There's probably so many failed talking stages that Amber Lynn has had with people through the years. So, like, who fucking knows?
Only ever talked to one person who's been married.
Not true.
They messaged me first, and I was under the impression that they were actually single in an open marriage and only together for financial reasons.
All right, well, that's just stupid of you, girl. Be so fucking for real. If someone's... So no one just gets married for financial reasons. Shut the fuck up. Especially, like... Sorry, I'm not saying this in, like, a, you know, kind of bigoted way. But, like, lesbians, be so fucking for real. Gays, in general, we have indisposable income. Because most of us aren't tied down with fucking kids. Not in a heterosexual relationship. That does add to it. Usually there's more money to be spent with gay couples also. Like, girl, who needs to be fucking married for financial reasons nowadays? Please.
How do you feel knowing you have similar aggressive tendencies as your father? So this question...
Holy shit. Oh, well, her mom too, okay? It's both sides of the family that got the beating in them. They could open a whole can of whoop ass.
made me feel uncomfy because you guys don't really know anything about my dad.
We know a decent amount. We also... we didn't cover it here, but I did see the police report that was made. So, yeah.
Actually, at all. Do you think your family...
Oh! She ain't going to talk about that. But yeah, no. Like I said, it's on both sides.
talks about how worried they are for you behind your back? Do they say it to your face? Do they not address it at all? I actually have never thought about it. Like, I genuinely don't know if they...
Oh, shocker. Amber Lynn never thought about anything besides herself.
They talk about being worried about me behind my back. Like, I have never even thought about that before. They've
No, she probably wonders if they just talk shit.
never said anything to my face about it. The only time the topic of...
Then those aren't people that truly care, Amber. I'm sorry. Or those are people that know that they have to be on eggshells with you. It's not that they don't care, because I think her mom would care very much if she were to pass. But sometimes you can care so fucking much, you don't want to lose that person at all, so you will just say yes, even though it's going to lead to them, you know, being lost sooner. At least you're not losing them there in that moment. Like, I can understand the mentality of it, but at the same time, like, look at who you're fucking, look at who you're, like, allowing to do all that, you know? She ain't a good person, dog.
Like, weight comes up is if I bring it up first.
Oh, shocker. Those aren't people that care then. Sorry. I know I'm speaking about her family, but, like...
Do you have a crush on Crystal's dad?
Shut the fuck up. Okay, this might be the first time where this section is actually fucking good.
Oh my god, another question that makes me so freaking uncomfortable.
Because it's true. No. I just always thought she spoke about James in a very different way than she spoke about Wanda.
Crystal's dad genuinely was like a dad to me. We got extremely close in that way. The dynamic we had was very father-daughter, and like I was planning on being with Crystal for the rest of my life, so he was like a father-in-law to me.
Brother, I don't think Crystal had that plan.
Do you see any similar behaviors between yourself and your biological father?
Holy shit. Yo, all of the dad comments. Did something happen? What the fuck? Why is this coming up all of a sudden?
I genuinely am like a lot like my mom, and I
Well, your mom, you know, beat the fucking socks off of her own mother, so... Ding, ding, ding. I don't... You got it on both sides, dude.
like my brother, the one that's closer to me in age, the one that's a year and a half younger than me. I feel like he is a lot like my dad. Do you?
Oh, okay. Saying because her brother is also a terrible fucking person. I mean, we can say it. He's in jail for a reason. And he sounds abusive as well, if we're to believe Amber's stories. There is like a grain of truth in there, I believe. I do think her entire family was just fucked up and violent. But she's going to push that onto him as if, you know, well, the girly pop side of the family, we're all like tame, you know, demure. Meanwhile, Mama Lynn. I shouldn't make light of it because, like, it is not a funny situation by any means. But that's what she did.
Secretly fear getting to a normal size. No, looking back.
She's so full of shit.
Do you think it was okay to keep expecting Destiny to drive you around and be responsible for you post-breakup?
Ooh.
This actually reminds me of an Instagram message that I received like a couple weeks ago. Let me go see if I can find it. Hold on.
This is unnecessary.
I found it. Why was
She couldn't even be bothered to put the actual little sound clip in there. You wouldn't get copyrighted, gal.
Beck allowed to rely on you after the breakup, but people are pissed that you relied on Destiny once a week for groceries after you two broke up. Destiny put you in that position.
Huh?
You moved.
How did Destiny put her in the position of Amber Lynn is too physically incapable to take care of herself? Get the fuck out of here.
To Kentucky for her, and then she broke up with you months later after cheating on you.
The cheating part I don't agree with, but she does not owe it to Amber Lynn to fucking stay with her just because Amber Lynn's homeless little ass had to follow her wherever she went. Sorry, I know that's mean, but
You didn't know
she had fucking nowhere to go.
anyone there. You didn't have a car. You didn't
Whose fault's that?
have anything. So with everyone's logic of how Destiny didn't need to be there for you after the breakup, then you didn't have to be there for Beck. Beck was in this position because of you, and you were in that position because of Destiny.
Huh?
There's no sympathy for you because you needed groceries once a week.
It was Amber's choice to move in with Destiny. It was Amber's choice to not get her fucking shit together so she could take care of herself. This is bullshit. Oh my god. Ugh.
They expected you to pay for Beck's whole life after the breakup.
Yeah, severance pay. Yeah, that's usually how it works when you are fired from your job.
After everything you already did for them while you were together, make it make sense. And sorry if this is triggering, but why did you have to treat Beck like a child during their renal failure? But everyone says that your cancer should have been taken care of by you because you're an adult.
Huh? No one says that Beck should have been treated like a child, but you should have treated them like your fucking partner that you said you loved. Not making them go out of their way just to get you your fucking binge food. Like, this is what I mean. Any of the Am babies, if they find their way over here, so fucking be it. Like, I'm really going to take the fucking opinion of someone that thinks like this. Holy fuck. Or it's someone just blowing smoke so far up her ass she's sending smoke signals out her mouth.
These people lack such brain skills that it frightens me to even be a part of this community.
Girl, it scares me that that's someone that can probably vote. That's someone that can probably drive. That's someone that can probably have children and can pass their fucking idiocy onto someone else. That's terrifying. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Whoa. Yup. I'm genuinely just gonna leave that there because damn. Remember, I care.
You know what? If it's a troll, good on you. I'll give you that.
About you. Can you please stop lying about how much you're eating? You might think it's harmless,
Ooh, tea.
but you're definitely making people like me eat even less because I want to stay healthy. So when I do what I ate today videos, those are 100% accurate. 9 times out of 10, I'm doing what
There's no way. There's no way you're maintaining 500 fucking pounds.
I ate today videos because I am on track. It is hard for me to film what I ate today videos when I'm off track because it's shameful. It's embarrassing. Like, why do I want to show that? Plus, I know the time.
So why don't you go to rehab? Why don't you get some freaking help for that shit? I mean, dude, it's at this point, you're just maintaining the game on YouTube so that you can keep doing all that. She wouldn't be able to afford the fucking, like, multi-course meals from cheesecake binges with a regular job. She wouldn't be able to.
A reaction that I will receive. Just out of curiosity, I'm also a diabetic. Do you take medications for health problems?
Ooh.
So first of all, you said also a diabetic. I'm not a diabetic. I'm not even a pre-diabetic.
Okay.
No, I don't take any medication at all.
Yet, Amber. Yet. Okay? It's only a matter of fucking time. It's only a matter of time, dude. The interview. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. How there's like 19 minutes left to this fucking video? Are you kidding me? Here I am like, we must be like halfway through, right? Holy fuck.
Guys, now it is time for the interview. That means you guys get to interview me using voice memos. And the way
Oh, great. More AI.
you can do that is go to my Instagram. If you're unable to send me a voice memo, just send me a little microphone emoji. I will send you a smiley face emoji back, and then you can send your voice memo. And I do not care if you use AI voice generator. I can understand
Of course. She found a way to spin it.
if someone does not want their voice in my video. I will not care. So if you sent me a voice memo weeks and weeks ago, you still have a chance to be chosen because I choose old ones and I choose new ones. All right, let's get into it.
So pointless.
Can you see yourself doing social media for the rest of your life, or do you think that you'll choose another career path someday? Slay.
Slay. I can genuinely see
She'll slay one day.
myself doing YouTube for the rest of my life.
Well, yeah. She's only got a few years left. Sorry.
I feel feel like YouTube is one of those things that is like ever growing. And it's kind of like a TV show. Like people tell me all the time, like, Amberlynn, you're my reality show.
You said you
Listen. What a trip.
prefer dieting over exercise.
Here's like an obvious fucking computer one. I'm so done.
Have you looked into the benefits of exercise or have your opinions changed at all? Love you, by the way.
This is the first one that actually sounded like AI to me.
Yeah, because it's a deliberately AI sounding one you chose.
But yes, the benefits of exercise is definitely, it's really good for your heart. It helps with your stamina. It's good to get your blood flowing. I genuinely don't feel like it has to be used to lose weight. You could.
Oh, Amber. Okay, but like, are you saying that all those things are perfectly fine as is?
Lose weight without exercising. But for me, exercising is really good for your heart health. And that's why I got a Fitbit, because I'm.
Okay. For her, it's about the heart health. So then do it for that. Whatever you gotta fucking tell yourself, girl.
going to start walking more.
She wants to. Oh my god. We're never going to see anything of that fucking Fitbit ever again. Insert the clip of Michael B. Petty, like, what happened to the Fitbit? Did she eat it? No.
Hey there, Amber. I've been a subscriber for a while, and I wanted to say that I'm really proud of you for persevering despite what goes on around you.
Well, what goes around her, what goes on around her is her fault. So,
My question is hobby related, though.
My question is...
sorry. I'm so sorry.
And I was wondering if you've ever tried crocheting before.
Oh, interesting.
Legos, like, they have a lot of attention to detail and
Listen, my brain couldn't even figure out crochet. I definitely don't think she could.
stuff, so I thought maybe you'd like crochet too, because you can buy cute yarn and you can make like accessories for yourself or for Twinkie.
I like the needle hook. I don't think it's called crocheting, but just like using the needle hook thing to like make pillows and rugs. I love it.
And is this something that you've ever tried, or maybe you would try for fun in the future? Have a good rest of your morning.
Aw, thank you so much. And I have tried to crochet. I've tried to knit, I've tried to sew. None of those things like compute in my brain. Like,
Yeah, that makes sense, girl.
I genuinely just can't figure it out.
Okay, first of all,
I was like, listen, I might not be the brightest bulb out there, but I'm willing to put money that I'm at least a little bit above Amber.
I'm so honored. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm a painter and I love to binge your content more.
Oh my god.
I paint.
Oh, binge, be careful, you're gonna trigger her.
I just like the sound of your voice. I like to hear about your introspective. I like to hear about your story. So thank you for putting that out to the world, because there are people that appreciate you and enjoy it.
Yeah, just you wait, girl. Just you wait.
My question though is that I know that you're a Miley girl just like I am, and I wanted to know
Oh my god.
if you have heard any of the
Oh, wait, she sent another one. Hold on.
Wait, don't listen to that one. Let me start again.
Shut the fuck up. You gotta be kidding me, dude. I'm sorry, why are the Ann babies so annoying? Oh my god. She better not. We better fast forward. Fast the fuck forward.
Sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I wanted to know if you've listened to the first 3 drops of the new album. So it's supposed to be a visual album, but what I think I think you'll find really interesting is the first song is literally just poetry over ambient music. And I know
Wow.
that you love to write poetry. I know that you love poetry, and I would be curious to hear what your opinions on this upcoming album will be like. I love you, Amberlynn. I hope you have a great day. Also, your
Oh
hair
my god.
has been looking amazing recently.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Dog. I bet there's a troll out there that is tickled pink with making her feel so good about herself, which is honestly sad. It is sad, but no, I believe that was a genuine supporter. I don't think a troll would annoy me that much.
Yes, I am so excited for Miley's new music. I love Miley Cyrus. And the fact that it's gonna be like a whole film type deal, I'm like, hell yeah, pop off. So the songs that I've seen so far and the music videos, like, first of all, she looks so beautiful. And I love the music. Genuinely, when I first heard Something Beautiful, when I got to the chorus, my jaw was on the floor. But that's what I like about it. Like,
Wow, did your mom need to help you pick it up?
Miley Cyrus's music taste is so broad. She loves everything.
Wow.
But the thing is, it's not only that she loves to listen to everything, she can sing anything and everything. And I like
I'll agree with her on that. Miley is very versatile.
how she shares that in her music style. But yeah, I'm super excited for all of it. Oh my god, I just got
Sorry.
a message from someone that said Jordy is a Trump supporter. So
Girl, you're bugging. You're fucking bugging. That's messy.
okay, that's hectic.
Hi.
Yeah, what's hectic is you saying that. I mean... That would be voting against our own interests, wouldn't it be, Jordy?
Hello from the UK, Amber.
I don't think that's true. I don't know.
My question to you is, what is 3 things you would change about your past relationships and friendships? AKA,
Oh, Lord.
just 3 things you would have done differently. It doesn't matter if it's from...
Even her supporters have really wet mouths. You hear that? I'm sorry. This isn't supposed to be an Baby roast channel.
your relationship with Beck, or from your relationship with Tommy, or from like your friendship with Alexis, or anybody else. What is 3 things you would do differently? Also, I'm a very big fan. Thank you for
I'm sorry.
your reply on my birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Aww.
I'm so nervous to do this. Thank you.
Aww. Thank you. You did great.
I got a joke, y'all, but I don't want to be like a real dickhead. She sounds like a nice lady. I don't want to be a real dickhead. Would y'all take a slice of the cake after she blew out the candles? Sorry.
So 3 things
I'm burning in hell, okay? I don't give a fuck.
that I would change in my past relationships are: 1, not as controlling. 2,
Yeah, well, if I could turn back time, huh?
learn how to regulate my emotions more so I'm not as sensitive.
You're not doing that right now, though. You have the perfect freaking opportunity to really hunker down and figure that shit out now, but you're not. So, I'm sorry, but when you have, I don't know the right way to say this, issues as severe as Amber, you're going to need something more than once a week.
And my emotions aren't as like hyper. Like, I'm too hyper aware of everything. So I notice everything. So then it makes me super sensitive, and it all kind of...
She notices everything, but she genuinely couldn't tell that Beck didn't like playing choosy. Shut the fuck up.
just goes in this like cycle. So definitely that. And 3, not being so anxiously attached.
Well, yeah.
Amberlynn,
She ain't gonna work on any of that now, though.
baby girl, listen to me.
Ew.
I'm drunk as absolute shit. I know I've only got a minute, but I need you to know.
Good Lord.
My BFF Rachel, I know she sent you a little microphone recently, so you know you're going to get an audio message from her. But honestly, you need to listen to what she got to say. You know she's being a little bit passive aggressive, but she's just trying to help. You know she...
Wait, I want to hear Rachel's.
She the home dog for real. Don't
Show me to me, Rachel.
ever let women like Rachel bring you down.
Yeah. I'm sorry, this girl's funny.
What? Okay, she's just trying to help. Bring her up, babes. Bring her up. But let's be honest. I got a few more seconds. You are crazy, girl.
She told me that in a, like, yo, you're crazy cute.
I was in a relationship like that, and that was just crazy. Don't ever do that shit again.
I take back any shady shit I said about this girl. Oh, live, queen.
From her end and from yours, baby girl.
Ew.
Love you, hectic Ambi.
Jeez, that was something. Wait, I want to hear Rachel. You gotta bring up Rachel.
Alright, let me go find Rachel's voice.
Work, bitch. You're doing the Lord's work today, Amber. I'll give you that. This is a good one.
I don't know, because I am lost right now. That was funny. This
Look at her actually bringing some life back into the side of the internet that she single-handedly killed herself.
is Rachel. Oh my god. Is this the Rachel? Okay.
Are we gonna have our last show? Hey, Amber.
Oh, it's definitely Rachel.
I'm a little drunk, but I wanted to say that I also have borderline personality disorder.
Oh. You see the fear in her fucking eyes?
But to a certain extent, you can't use it as an excuse.
Papa?
It's an explanation
Shut the fuck up.
only. You have to
It's an explanation. I mean, we're agreeing so far. Keep going.
take a step back and think, what if I was the problem? I promise.
Girly pop, relatable.
You need to shut the hell up. Can you use mature and precise adult language when talking about things that have led to serious repercussions for seemingly everyone else in your life?
Go to my journal entries. They all say, what if I am the problem? Have you ever...
Oh, yes, please, let us. Go ahead, let us. You should auction them off, honestly. When YouTube eventually takes all your shit away, I think you absolutely should auction them off, Ambi. Wink, wink.
Heard of the song TV by Billie Eilish, the end where it's like, maybe I'm the problem, maybe I'm the problem. It says it
Oh, eye roll. She's so insightful because of what someone like 10 years younger than her says.
over and over, and then the audience joins in, and it's like this whole beautiful moment of like everyone just saying, maybe I'm the problem. When that part comes on, I literally feel my soul.
Yeah, I bet. It's probably like saying, I repent the devil. Like you're burning up on the inside, like
Leave my body because I'm like, bro, maybe I am the problem. So relatable. All right,
I bet, bitch, I bet.
let's keep going. Let's keep doing this.
Thousands of people don't hate you just because you're fat.
Ooh!
You can be an
There is a lot of people who hate me just because I'm fat. I will say that.
Yeah, I think it's a shockingly less drastic number than she thinks. I really, really do. It's probably still more than her real supporters that she has.
But that could be in a whole separate thing. Like, there are people who hate me because I'm fat, and then there's people who hate me because I have done things that are kind of hecticana. And
No. Again, use mature and precise language. You were abusive. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
I've been online, so people have seen that.
asshole, and you take therapy seriously. Everyone leaves and quote unquote turns on you because you're the problem. That's harsh, but your online behavior portrays you as a mean ass bitch.
Work.
And your past partners.
Wipe that smug look off your face, bitch, okay? My God.
Show that it's
You shouldn't be shocked.
true. I hope that
Oh,
you
she
grow
drunk.
Oh, okay. So we're just gonna dismiss it, sorry. Because of that. Alright.
and really take therapy seriously and get your
She's not wrong.
baby tree on control.
BP tree.
Shut the fuck up. How much stupid shit do you say, girl?
It's really serious and you need to fix it.
Girl.
She's not wrong.
Relatable. We both need to fix it. That was a lot. I love a drunk voice memo. That was fun.
I just really wanted to
She's messy today. Ooh. Rachel ain't gonna like that.
know if you would ever do a video talking about, repairing your relationship with your mom, because I know that you two have been through a lot.
Oh no, she's never gonna, I think, open up about that shit again.
And it probably was a long process
That she has hardly even started.
to work
They can't even actually say what they're truly feeling to each other. Like, are you freaking kidding me?
through everything, and you guys heal from everything that happened. And I just want to say that I really love you, and don't listen to the haters.
Maybe listen a little.
Honestly.
I love you too. And I probably would not do a video talking about
See?
mine and my mom's relationship and like repairing it or anything like that, because I feel like I just don't want that subject touched. And I also think that's like a big reason of why it's like I don't talk a lot about foster care or the things that I went through before I went to foster care or in foster care, because there just are certain subjects that I'm just like, I don't want that touched by the internet.
I wonder why. Is it because you've told a lot of gibberish in the past?
As somebody who also lives in Oklahoma, I'm interested to know what are two things you like about living in Oklahoma, and what are two things you don't like about living in Oklahoma?
Oh, she's gonna have to really think. How much do you want to bet her mom isn't the first thing?
That's hard to answer, because I feel like my answers for like what I like isn't really because it's Oklahoma itself. But one, I love being near my mom.
Okay. But that's where your mom is. That's your mom's home. So she's being very dismissive, because I bet it's going to be like, well, Mom, you had to break up with your fiance. Very sad. But yeah, let's go move to California. Your home isn't here by your mother and the rest of your family.
And two, I love my apartment. So I don't know if that's like Oklahoma itself. I will say,
No, she does not like Oklahoma. She needs her caretaker and her place to live. That's it.
in Oklahoma, I feel a lot more accepted. People don't look at me like I'm a monster. People don't look at
Well, that's because they don't know who you are, Amber.
my legs and like, oh my God, they're huge. I feel more accepted. Two things I don't like. I do not like that there's like no mountains. Like where
Didn't she fucking complain, though, how unsafe she feels? Okay.
are the mountains? It is so flat. And I also absolutely despise that I live in Tornado Alley. Like what?
You've kind of lived where there's tornadoes a lot. At least while you're on YouTube.
Hey, Amberlynn.
I don't know as though Kentucky really gets them, but...
I'm actually so excited to send you this voice message. So my question for you is, would you ever consider getting weight loss surgery again?
Yeah, once, like I said, in November/December.
I know you did in the past and things didn't work out, but would you ever consider it again? No matter what, I support you, so excited to see your answer.
Aww.
What is with every single one of them in the...
Thank you. But right now, in like my current life, without giving like a million different reasons, my answer is no. Weight loss surgery is not something that I'm interested in, but
Go figure.
that doesn't mean that I will not change my mind in the future.
Come November, yeah.
Hi, Amberlynn. So I wanted to ask you, my question is, Have you ever thought about doing like public or like in-person meetups? Or even like at some point going to like different states and like meeting people in person?
Bruh, her mom does not want to fucking drive her for that shit. Please.
No. I'm way too anxious for that. Like, I have a lot of paranoia, and the whole time I'd be like, oh my God, is someone gonna show up with? And that
Jesus.
That is me being absolutely, without a doubt, 100% transparent right now.
Oh, I'm so transparent of you.
I love
being crazy.
Love going in public and meeting you guys. Like, I am recognized a lot.
No.
And it is special to me.
She gotta.
And it means a lot to me. You guys are always super sweet. But, like,
because most people probably recognize her as the, they gave me chips, but I asked for an apple.
Designating a time and a place would make me way too anxious. I would genuinely be too afraid that the wrong person would show up. That could just be my paranoia, but, like, stranger and crazier and more hectic things have happened.
Hello.
I don't think she's necessarily wrong for thinking that, because there's no way she'd be able to, like, hire the proper people, you know?
Berlin, I've been
who's gonna pat you down? Her stepdad?
watching you for a long time. My name is Miranda, and I've been watching since around 2019.
Wow.
So the big era. Anyway, my question for you is, I understand that YouTube is your main source of income.
The only. Let's specify that. The only.
What plans do you really have for yourself in case YouTube were to fall through or something were to happen and you had to find a new source? Thank you.
I would just apply.
Oh, that cut real quick.
For other jobs, and thankfully I have enough money in the bank and saved up that I wouldn't be like too scared or too worried about it. But it would just be like anyone else getting like...
She only has to plan about 2 years out. If she saw the end in sight, I bet you she would just go like self-destruct mode.
Fired or laid off, or like their company that they work at no longer exists or whatever. Like, you would just find another job.
Amber,
Oh, Ambi, that just goes to show how little you fucking know.
I love you. And I was just wondering, what would you do if Zachary and Michael never came back to YouTube?
Real interesting to post this after he came back and she bitched. She bitched about them for a decent amount of the live stream, it seemed.
Well, he did come back, and I wouldn't really do anything. I would be...
Girl, you were bitching! Sorry, I shouldn't use that word so much. She was freaking out in the live stream.
Concerned for his mental health.
Oh, please.
Because, like, obviously his mental health got really bad if he didn't return. But then at the same time, I'd be like, well, he's improving his mental health because...
Also, like, I don't necessarily feel the need to correct her in using he, him pronouns, but I do think it's very telling that Zach has specified that they use he, they, and she has never using they, them pronouns. So, I do think that's a little telling.
He's not returning to something that made his mental health bad, if that makes sense. But I...
You just can't help but be a total see you next Tuesday, huh? You just can't help it, girl. Oh my God.
I wouldn't do anything. I would still just keep making my content.
The fact that she feels the need to, and we can call it what it is, she's bullying Zachary and Michael because they are the nicest reaction channel that there is. They just don't take a lot of the BS that she gives, but he's very lenient with her as well. Sometimes some of you guys say, like, to his own detriment. I don't think that. I think it's just genuinely who Zach is, and that's fine. But she uses that to basically try to bully him. And that's exactly who she is. That's why you don't see her squaring up with any of, like, the big timers or the people that really fucking go in on her. Because she's scared shitless. She could never rack up.
As per usual.
Hey, Amberlyn. So, remember when you tried mayo and ramen and everybody kind of lost their minds and was
Well, because she used so much fucking mayo.
super judgy.
I did not know they were super judgy.
Oh, please, you did, girl. You did.
I was actually like, okay, Chef Lynn, that might actually slap because
Not the amount she put in there. That was mayo with some ramen.
I do like when my ramen's creamy. I usually do milk and butter in mine. But one day I ran out of milk and I thought of you. And so I put in mayo and sour cream. And honestly, it did slap. So
Ooh.
I have to know.
It's just so many unnecessary calories.
So are there any other
And fat.
food combos or things like you secretly love that the internet might think is weird or roast you for?
I mean, everything that she's ever cooked, ever. How about the cantaloupe, grapes, and chocolate milk smoothie that she made? How about that?
Please be brave and
That was Crystal era.
share it for us adventurous little foodies. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. So when I did the whole mayo and ramen thing, I actually had people contact me saying, like, it's really not that weird.
No, it's just the amount. It's the amount. I guess it's not weird. I wouldn't think to fucking do that. But it's the amount that she put in.
Do it in other cultures. And I was like, oh, so maybe that's how my cousin originally learned.
Okay, man, I highly doubt that. Highly fucking doubt that. But you put in so much. Oh my god.
But I'm telling you, so good. Try it. But some other weird food combinations that I like, I really like a bagel with cream cheese and then putting like hot Cheetos in the middle of it.
Oh god. Yeah, we watched that. You still eat that to this day?
And then like smashing it together and like eating it like a sandwich. That's really good.
Eating it like a sandwich. You mean like how you would eat a bagel? Fucking
Pickles and peanut butter. I promise it's actually good. It
No, I'm good on that, dog.
sounds disgusting. I'm telling you. Sounds horrific, but it's good. If you want another ramen one, I have a whole ramen recipe I can give you guys. Like, it's a whole moment. There's a lot of ingredients that goes into it.
Good lord. Let me guess, all sodium derivatives.
Maybe I can do it for a YouTube video sometime. But I'm going to do a little easier one for you. Literally, just cook taco meat and then put the taco meat, once it's cooked,
She says the dumbest shit.
in the ramen. It's like a...
Okay, listen, fair. There's this one ramen that I really like to get. It's a hot and spicy beef, I think, and it's just like ground beef in the middle. I don't know what the fuck is in that. It's so good.
taco ramen, and it sounds so weird.
It doesn't taste like taco though. That's not the one I get.
But it's so good. Like, chef's kiss.
Once again, just extra sodium and fat. That's so unnecessary. I mean, she shouldn't be having... I don't necessarily have an issue with ramen. It's the sodium-filled packet ramen that she only eats. That's the issue.
I'm actually craving that now.
Oh, shocker. We're almost done, you guys.
Alright, you guys, now it is time for Tea or Tail, where I talk about some rumors. Are they tea or are they tail? Let's get into it. All Amberlynn does in her members' live streams.
What? Girl, this is stupid. Obviously, that's not all you fucking do.
Is show the ceiling. This is such a hectic statement to make because I'm on live for 2 hours and I have 2 pets and I have myself. So
You don't give a shit about the animals. Ugh. Let's not fucking pretend like at any point you have had to get up to take care of the animals.
when I show the ceiling, it is because I'm like, oh, we need a break. It is either because I am peeing,
Ew. What? Over in the corner on one of the fucking puppy pads?
I'm feeding Twinkie. Like 2 weeks ago,
Why do you feed Twinkie that late at night?
Wasabi took a poop in the litter box, and whenever he poops in the litter box, I like to get that out with the quickness.
You bought the automated one, though, that you keep throwing out like every other fucking month because you don't want to actually clean it.
So I literally said, hold on, you guys, Wasabi just went poop, so let me go clean the litter box real quick. What's the
What?
Scratching sound? It's the Wasabi just using the litter box.
Ew. So you're just sitting next to the litter box constantly? And you know what, girl? Fine and dandy if this happened 3 years ago or 2 years ago, but all this after all of the animal neglect shit and stories coming out from Bestiny. Wow. You know what? We'll say that. Bestiny. Beck and Destiny, both of them. From Bestiny. Like, it's a little bit kind of coincidental, don't you think?
Oh, he took a dump for real. All right, I'm gonna go pee.
Ew. You know it'd be stankin'.
Clean that litter box, and then I will be right back, okay? Or it's because Twinkie wants to get up on the couch and she doesn't want to jump, so I have to pick her up. It's only ever things that like I need to genuinely go do.
Okay.
Attend to. And
Okay.
sometimes, which it hasn't happened in the last few weeks, thankfully, but sometimes I get really anxious and I just need a minute, like genuinely a minute, before I actually have an anxiety attack on live stream.
Well, but I thought you wanted it to be a safe space. I thought that's why you were charging people $10.99, because you wanted a safe space.
I do not want that. So out of a 2-hour
eye roll
live stream, maybe there's 5 minutes.
Oh, it's more than that.
Of you guys just communicating together, but thankfully my supporters are extremely understanding. But I do have things that I have to do in my home, and a lot of people...
Listen, once or twice during a 2-hour live stream, I don't see an issue with that, but as many times as she does it,
People tell me, Amberlynn, do not hold your bladder. Like, get up and pee if you have to pee. And I'm...
Girl... Also, all this after bedbound of her not getting up to go to the bathroom. I bet you she pissed in that mattress.
Guilty for that. Amberlynn goes to bingo 3 times a week. I go to bingo once a week. There was...
Girl, that's still a bit hectic.
Time in the near past that I went to bingo 3 times a week. Trust me, that never happens. But I go once a week. So I tried very hard to find a rumor that was true. So
oh, Lord.
I don't even have a 3rd rumor today. Normally I like to do 3 of them. So I literally went to Instagram and I was like, send me rumors. And every rumor that I saw, I was just like, this is dumb. I've talked about this before a million different times. Well, that's not true. Well, that's something my lawyer said I can't talk about.
Could you incriminate yourself?
I was trying so
her lawyer, who probably isn't even done law school yet.
hard to find one that was true, and like genuinely there's just none that are like true right now because it's shit that I've talked about ad nauseum.
Oh, eye roll. But she won't address it again, will she? No? She won't specify.
All right, on to the next thing, which...
Oh, ew, not these gross-ass cards. I swear, if it's something sexual...
is bad choices. We're going to choose 5 of these.
Are they all sexual?
And answer them. And I've had people who are like, why does she do this part? Like, this is so weird and random.
Well, it's very uncomfortable, honestly, to be talking about some serious stuff and then you switch into, like, really weird sexual questions. Like, you just can't help yourself, huh?
It's because I like weird and random. I like the type of questions that they ask. Like, it's things that are so crazy absurd. And I like absurd things sometimes. When
Brother, I don't even have the energy anymore.
you shave your eyebrows off for $1,000, no. Have you ever
No, she'd probably do it for a tenner.
secretly thought that you would make a really good gangster? No? What? Would
At least they're not sexual.
you never have sex again
Oh, ew. Fucking A.
in your life for $3 million?
She's really considering it compared to how little she gets it now.
Oh my God, that is crazy. The answer is no. I would rather have sex
Ew.
than have $3 million. Have you ever been caught having sex?
How about in the back of Destiny's parents' van?
I've never been caught having sex, but I've been interrupted before. And like, they didn't know that I was having sex.
Oh, ew. Ew. With what? The corner of the sink?
If that makes sense. Because it was behind the door. Never mind, I'll have to explain.
Okay. So they were outside of the room. I'm sure they wouldn't be able to tell what was going on even if they were right there front row, girl. I wouldn't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
Have you ever thrown a party for a pet? Yes, I have.
Of course. It's cute.
So those weren't so bad this time, but I noticed that the 5 that I did in the last video, they were all very overly sexual. Sometimes that happens, and I am very much an open book. I'm
Yeah, okay.
34 years old. My analytics show that no children watch me, really.
Oh, okay, Amber. Okay. She is listening to every single fucking reaction channel. Bitch.
So, if there is a child watching me, stop watching. Everyone
Girl, then why don't you put a age warning or age restriction on your channel? Huh?
who watches me is above 18, and I'm an open book. I'm allowed to talk about what I want. But anyways, I hope that you guys
Eye roll.
enjoyed. This has been over an hour long, so I have a lot to edit down, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
I swear, dude, she's a fucking creep. Weirdo. Fucking deranged. This is the last time I will be talking about Beck or Destiny. Continues to yap about them literally every video she makes. Genuinely count today, 15. Good lord. We don't hate you because you're fat. You're fat because we hate you, mean girls. Nobody asked this. Stop it. Beck wiped you. You relied on Beck. Delusional. My god, Amber, do you ever get tired of going over the same topics over and over and over? No, she fucking loves it. Someone confronts you about your bullshit behavior and the only thing you say is, pop off, relatable, same. Oh my god, it would be insufferable to call you out in real life. Now I understand why no one ever did. I mean, yeah, most people are smart enough to realize Amber is not worth a fight. Truly. Done things that are hecticana. No, you've done things that are awful. Downright despicable. Not hecticana, that part. Lol at the drunk girl telling the truth about you. That was dismissed so fast. Girl, look at you go making rock bottom a permanent vacation spot. She keeps sliding down even further. Amber, you give nothing to your viewers. You refuse to be vulnerable and honest, and I'm so out of here. T. Beck relied on you because you made them reliant on you, and you did that because you were reliant on them too. You made them quit their job to take care of you, and you paid for everything because they couldn't anymore. I love the way the narrative is spun here. None of her exes relied on her for anything. It's why she's single now. She has nothing to offer. A subscriber that met her said that she absolutely did not want any pictures. This comment was quickly deleted. I wish I had a screenshot, but that's the deal. She tells them no pics. Interesting. Wait, didn't you talk about how abusive your father was to your mother? Yeah, that's why she doesn't want to talk about it. She also talked about her brother's abuse as well. Talk about your foster care every time you get called out on your behavior. Here you go again, lying. Ooh. This woman literally has nothing going on in her life. How long as we going to rehash the same BS? Shit's so boring even the reactor's moving on. I mean, calling other people delusional is insane. Not a pre-diabetic is a bold statement, girl. Why do all the people leaving voice memos sound like absolute idiots? Well, if you're a supporter of Amber's, there's genuinely no hope for you anymore, Amber. It's sad. You relied on Beck to clean your butt, bruh. Be for real, you're dumb. I can genuinely see myself doing YouTube for the rest of my life. Yeah, so like a few more years? Girls. I literally just don't care anymore. You will never change. I mean, yeah. Notice to all future Amber's girlfriends. If you break it off with her, you will be required to still date her like she required Destiny to do. Bring her to the movies, take her shopping, do her hair, take her to hang out with you and your new woman, and everything else until she finds a new woman. Amber just confirmed that she believes this is a reasonable expectation she has for ex-partners. The way you glided over the drunk girl's voice memo when she told you the truth, then flipped it and said, we both need to fix it. Amber, whether that woman was drunk or not, she's more self-aware and considerate than you could ever be. Girl didn't hit rock bottom. She's in the Marianas Trench at this point. How do you realistically think just finding another job would work out for you, that part? How sad, all you do is go to bingo and complain on the internet. You're practically housebound. Is this really how you want to end it? Honestly, I think it is. Not Amber using someone else's messages to justify that she did what she did to Destiny and Beck. So you're saying Dalton took advantage of you? I thought you said he was a good person. Well, you see, every man apparently just wants to... Amber. So did you forget you literally admitted to talking to Danielle, who was also married? Oh, that part too. I thought she was never going to talk about Erica again. Guess that got old quick. It always frickin' does. Alrighty, you guys. Well, this is a long one, so I'm going to get this edited, sent right out. I hope everyone's having a lovely evening. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.